The king has got his hat on. Hip, 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 hooray! Did you watch the coronation?
No.
Thank you for listening to Talking to Our Souls. Or, to put it another way, to Talking Our Souls. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only and may deal with adult topics and adult themes.
Brownstown, we're with you when you fight. Brownstown, bark with the dogs tonight. Brownstown, Cleveland is right behind
you. Boom. Tish, long may it rain over us. Man, what a downpour. Welcome to Talking to Our Souls. It's the 8th day of May, which means Zelda's out at the end of the week. Ta-ta-ta-ta! And I might be going out 3 times this week. That's a bit weird. So here we are, a weekly catch-up of what's going on in the week with me, Steve Henn, and over there we have
the coronation, but not the curry, you racist bastard, Mr. Singh.
Curry Nation. We are a curry nation, are we not?
Oh, I don't like this curry foreign muck.
Do you not?
Nah.
Yeah, I suppose the foreign. I suppose the foreign stuff's rubbish, but the stuff from Balsall Heath is very, very nice.
I don't like anything foreign. It's got to be shepherd's pie, your beans, your bacon, and your beans. And
beans. You can't have more beans. Your beans, your bacon, your beans, and your beans. I brought some rasmali. Rasmali, the milky...
Rasmalai?
Is that what it's called? Rasmalai? Oh, I love it. I do. As we've got somebody else providing it now, and the balls are smaller. I love milky balls.
That's very peculiar.
There you go. There's a reason. No, honestly. So, Rasmalai. I always just say it Rasmali.
Rasmalai. It's Rasmalai.
Oh. Nice though.
But,
I do look it.
You want to get it from the proper shop, Steve? It's fresh.
I made some myself once, but I don't know if I made it. They just gave me the powder, and I had to make it up with some water and then fry it in some milk for a couple of hours.
You fried it in milk?
Well, boiled it in milk. So you get the powder, and I think you mix that in water, so you get your little dough balls, and then you leave them for 15 minutes. Then you boil some milk, put some cardamom in, and some other stuff, sugar. And then you put the balls of dough in when it's just before it boils. But you can't stir it too much because they break up. And then you got porridge.
Yeah. Foreign muck.
Did you watch the coronation?
Bits and bobs.
Do you know when that horse lost its way in the crowd and nearly bit that copper's head off?
Oh no! I particularly was surprised when Prince Philip woke up from the dead, doing Nazi salutes, and talking about he wanted to eat dog meat. Rishi Sunak did a runner then, didn't he?
It's Av's joke of the week. Rishi Sunak. You actually said it very well then. I can't say Rishi Sunak. I say Rishi Sunak. So Rishi Sunak. I could say
Rishi Sunak.
Why the fuck are you? Why are you leaving us again, Av? It's like Doctor Who. It's like. Have you seen the new advert for the new with David Tennant? It goes all a bit like that. Wibbly wobbly, wibbly woo.
David Tennant, Doctor Who. He's back.
Oh, come away. Have you not seen that? No, I'm not playing your game. You know that.
I haven't watched it, Steve, because I went off it a while ago, to be honest with you.
To be fair, we can talk about it until your signal gets better. But... I
thought it was going to be a black...
You racist. Yeah, no, didn't you see it? So at the end of the last Doctor Who episode, Jodie Whittaker does a regeneration, and I was a bit confused because when the regeneration started, a tie appeared around his neck and a collar, and I thought that's a bit odd because they normally just go straight in.
His clothes don't regenerate, dude.
Yeah, and then it was David Tennant. So me and my son are hoping that it's a reboot, and they'll just go back to before they started making it shit again, and hopefully David Tennant is a reboot.
I thought he was going to be a black gay doctor.
No, that is David Tennant is a great actor. David Tennant's doing 3 episodes this year because it's the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who, and then the new Doctor starts either, I'm guessing, Christmas or New Year. So you did not know that?
I think they've missed a trick with the Doctor, because most of the Doctors in this country are Indian. Why can't the Time Lord be Indian?
Because a Time Lord wasn't the Master. He's a Time Lord.
Oh, bloody hell! That was don't get me started. That's one of the reasons I turned off.
Did you not like him?
He was he's overacting. Oh my God!
Oh, thank God for that. Because I really didn't like him at all, and I thought, is it because I'm racist?
Yeah. I fucking hate Indians.
I nearly said the same thing you said then, because sometimes I say the same things you say to just clarify, and then I realise I can't say that. I hate
myself, Steve. I hate myself.
I think we all hate ourselves. I think we're all riddled with guilt. Really, it's quite a worry. So we could actually be honest and say we haven't actually watched the Coronation, because it actually is tomorrow, and me and Av are trying to get two shows in the bag, because I'm going to be playing Zelda all next week. So the Coronation could have been really good. I'm not going to watch it anyway. I think some people are going to watch it, but I don't know if it's as big a deal as people think, and I wonder why that is.
I'll tell you something, Steve. If you're having a bank holiday off, right, then you celebrate it or you watch it. Yeah. If you're anti-monarchy and want to be Republican, you better be working on Monday.
Yeah. Well, you see, I reckon you've been watching too much GB News, because a guy from GB News who I hate now, and he's not even the Dan Walkery person, whatever his name is, Wotton, but he was somebody else, and he was saying the same thing, and I said, "You're a tit. You can't just say that. That's just disparaging everybody. If there's a bank holiday, there's a bank holiday. Just enjoy it. You don't have to watch these usurpers."
Steve, I just want to get one thing straight. Did I hear you right when you say they've been watching too much GB News?
You have been watching too much GB News.
You cannot watch enough GB News.
Did I tell you last week I complained to Google because they kept putting it on my news feed, and I said, this is not a news station, this is an entertainment station. It is not a news station, according to Ofcom. Ofcom have said they can't do anything about it because it's not a news station, so they can say as much rubbish as they like. Whether or not it's rubbish, I don't know.
Wrong. GB News offers an alternative view, Steve. Of all the channels that are on there, it's the only one that does what it does.
Well, isn't
the
Talk
only
TV
space
isn't Talk TV the same? Isn't I know, but Talk TV is the same sort of thing, isn't it?
But Talk TV is owned by Murdoch.
Okay, so Murdoch's Talk TV, and GB News is some secret Brexiteer. You're saying that it's an alternative view, right? Now, I actually had to question myself the other day, because some liberal wanted to shut somebody up, and I thought, no, you can't. You can't just, if you don't like somebody's point of view, you can't shut them up. That's wrong. You must let people have their point of view. Now, GB News, though, GB News gives you not truths, though. Surely you can't. You have to stop people spreading lies.
Well, Steve, this is where you need to be realistic and understand what's going on. But if I watch it, I'll make fun of it, but if I watch it, I'm not going, oh, that's right. Woohoo! That sounds true to me. No. I just said it gives an alternative view, not necessarily the truth. Even though it is.
I can't, yeah. You need to watch that on YouTube, because seriously, it's like somebody's been waving a watch in front of him. You are now.
You know something? I can knock it. It caters for a certain public, that they're not getting from other stations. So you have to think, well.
Yeah, but
yeah.
I get it. But I do think it's dangerous, and I'm not sure if that's because I'm a liberal Lily woofter peculiar. I do think GB News is dangerous. People are watching because they need to believe in it. But I do want to go with the fact that I don't want to censorship anything. I don't want anything to be censored, and I want people to speak their view. Oh, I know what it is. It's about money. That's the thing. They're just making money because there's people who need that, and they make money off it. It's the same as those brothers that were caught eating pizzas in Romania. Is it the Taters?
Potatoes.
Potatoes. So yeah, so it's a very difficult one. I think people are doing it for money rather than belief. I don't think they're doing it really because they believe it. I think they're doing it because they think if we're being controversial, people will watch it, and we're gonna get money. If
I could get paid for being on it, I'll be on it.
I was thinking that perhaps we should change our point of view and just become an alternative to GB News.
Is it? We can make just to get as many viewers as we do on YouTube.
Yeah.
If we say GB News, put our show on.
Because I actually do think the coronation is the greatest thing this country has ever had, and it's important that we go and support these royals who look after us, and we worship them. Harry and Meghan are twats.
That's true. I'm not a royalist, right? But what the alternative? What's the alternative? We have a president. We have a president which is kind of picked by the current government, like the House of Lords.
Yeah.
Right. So let's give this guy a cushy number because he's been good to us in the past, right? And something from a foreign perspective, who would you rather meet, a president or actual member of the royal family?
I totally understand that, and I'm on board with that. We don't need to have a president. We just need... I was listening to Billy Bragg on the radio, and he was saying that he thinks the monarchy should stay, but they should take away their political power that they've got, just remove all that, and slim them down to a few, and take most of their money off them, and just give them a bit of money to live on. And I think that's healthy. He also, which I think this is a brilliant idea, is he could put a camera in the Mall facing the Buckingham Palace balcony, and then people could go in and have their photograph taken on the balcony waving. And you could have lookalikes standing next to you, like a lookalike nonce Andrew and a lookalike Meghan and Harry.
Look, I wouldn't. I'm not opposed to that. I think it has to be watered down, and yeah. I think they are too rich.
Definitely.
So,
but I've never been this way against the royal family until quite recently. So maybe it's just we got more knowledge now and we can find things out. Because when I was younger, I had 3 channels and the Sun.
I think when it goes to Prince William, I think people might be a bit more on board then.
Can you just do that again and say, I think in the next 5 years when it goes to Prince William?
Okay. In the next 5 years.
That's what I think. I think because the average age is 79 in this country. Did we do this? Did I say this? Prince Charles's parents went to 90, so he's probably got at least 10 years in him, hasn't he? Yeah, but he's going to have a cock rash or something like that because he puts it in too much.
What?
A cock rash. He'll have some sort of waterworks problem because he keeps doing it. I thought you
said car crash.
No. Oh,
don't say that, Steve.
I've the mnemonic for King Henry: divorced, beheaded, and died. Divorced, beheaded, and survived. That's what they used to say about King Henry's wives. Now, because of the coronation, they've changed it to include King Charles III, and it goes, divorced, beheaded and died. Divorced, beheaded, survived car crash.
Oh dear.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh dear.
Bit harsh, that, ain't it?
It's a mnemonic so you can remember things.
Banging Camilla, married Diana, had a divorce, still banging Camilla, Queen Consort.
Are you thinking this
Fat
up
fingers.
on your feet?
Yeah, fat fingers.
Right. So you thought that on your feet, didn't you, just then?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been working on that for 6 weeks.
I think I said this before. I think they're just really thick. All of them.
What, professional footballers?
No. They're all family members.
I
I think they're really, because if you look at Prince William, I think he studied art or something, or history and all that bollocks, right?
Whoa!
And
No! Stop! You can't just come on here and say he studied art or something like that bollocks. You can't say art is bollocks, Av. There's a lot of people doing bollocks who enjoy it.
Well, I hope you don't mind me saying this. You've just bought some bollocks art, haven't you?
I brought a picture of the king painted by our wonderful local artist Joe Lycett, and I'll show you the picture now. What about that? That's all right. That's worth 50 quid of anyone's money. You can't call art bollocks. A lot of people enjoy it.
It's a bit like stand up. It's a art form, right?
No, it's not.
No, I don't. I agree with you. I don't think it is, but some people put it in that category, don't they? I'm like, what?
If you're really, really good at it, I suppose you could say it's art. If you're really good at it, if it's constructed beautifully, then it is art. But sometimes
It's
it's
not
just
art when I do it.
Sometimes it's just you're paying to be their therapist. That's what it is.
I'm just racist.
Do you know what? I think I've got to take a few of your. All we've got this show is Ab saying I'm racist. You know, I watch GB News and I believe everything they say. I'm racist. You know, I hate them. So you ought to say something nice about. He said something
Multiculturalism is working because I'm here.
Sorry, I did an impression of Prince Charles's wife then. Oh, King Charles's wife. No, multicultural. I think that, what annoys me about this country is people say it used to be great and we want to make it great again. It is great now because it is multicultural. It's so diverse, and all these younger people that have come in and helped and doing great things. It's brilliant, but they don't. And it said young. They don't do it. They don't see it. These racists don't see it, and I say racists in the way I describe the modern conservative family.
They got a bit of a kicking, didn't they, Conservatives?
Yes and no. I reckon they lost 850 seats, and they were saying they were going to lose 1,000, so they could manage that, because I don't actually think they thought it would be that high. But if they said 1,000, they could say, well, actually, we only lost 600. But 850 is too close.
Sure. Yeah, that's a lot. And I don't think what annoys me is that apparently a lot of people voted for the Green Party. I'm like, oh my God.
I voted slightly tactically yesterday. I thought you were going to do an impression. What? No, I voted tactically. I'm not a big fan of Keir Starmer. I do think he's a gerbil in sheep's clothing. You know what I mean? He's badminton.
What's badminton?
No balls.
Yeah, he's kind of person to have a gerbil put up his arse, isn't he?
No, because the expression is wolf in sheep's clothing, right? He's got this persona of being gentle and nice and doing all the right things, but inside everyone's thinking he's going to be an attack dog, but he's not. I think he's a hamster inside a sheep, and that's what I'm saying.
Well, he's got a gerbil in his arse. I think He's like someone tried to clone Blair, right? And he went wrong.
No, definitely. There is that scent of trying to go back to the righter wing of the Labour Party.
He's like a poor clone of Blair, and Blair was a great clone in the end. I mean, it was a great in the end anyway.
I think I do think the Blair government actually did a lot of good things. I just think he got hoisted by his own petard.
Well, he started. Well, he started privatising parts of the NHS, didn't he? So,
No, there was that as well.
So you know.
But you've got to love Sure Start. I'm going to say that you've got to love Sure Start. You're in this country now, and you're looking at the results, and you're thinking, there's a lot of people not wanting to vote Conservative. Perhaps we should go more right wing, because that's why they're losing votes. I think it is because they're far too right wing.
No, I think it's just based upon the economy, and people don't care about Brexit now because what they're feeling is what's in their pocket.
Absolutely
That's
nothing.
Yeah, everyone's struggling. This is why you have to be careful of Labour. They've got an excuse now because the economy's in that good state. Going back on some of the stuff they promised in their manifesto, tuition fees, won't be able to afford to do it. We haven't got the money. They'll do what Conservatives did and just blame Labour.
Hamster in sheep's clothing. I understand the tuition fee thing. They have broken this country in the last 5 years. Well, 6, isn't it? And it, mainly down to Brexit. And you could put the pandemic in there, but everybody else seems to be clawing themselves away from the pandemic quite nicely. And, Brexit has put so many different things on the table. I can understand that anybody who came in is going to find it difficult. And the best thing to do is put taxes up. So join us again next week when we talk exclusively from our souls.
Cleveland is right behind you.
Hey, thanks for listening to the show. We hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe and share this because it will help us. And don't forget to tune in next week, 8 p.m. Mondays. Ta-ra!